What is going on, everyone? I hope everybody is having a beautiful day. I know I've been saying this like every single video I post, but it's been a minute. And honestly, it's because I've recorded some stuff to get out to you guys, but it's just like not very interesting content. And I just don't like want to post if I don't think it's a good video. Because if it's not a good video, I just don't think, like, it's just like, what's the point in posting? I know, like, for engagement and whatnot and growing the channel, I need to be posting as much as possible, but I just don't feel good posting content that I know that I could do way better. So anyways, today I actually have a video idea and a video plan, so this should actually be a pretty interesting video that you guys can actually watch instead of just me riding and saying like 3 words every like 5 minutes. So let's get this bike started up and let's get out of the road, and I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Oh yeah, listen to that baby purr. Oh man, that's why I can never sell this bike, man. She sounds too good, too good. Alright, now let's make sure the pockets are zipped up, because you know, if the pockets are not zipped up, we're gonna lose a wallet or a phone. And yeah, we can't afford to lose a phone right now. Alright. Yeah. We go this way. Okay. That chick just walked down in front of me. Alright, so to start off this story, I'm pretty sure like the last few videos I posted, even though they were like over a month ago, I'm pretty sure I was talking to you guys about I had a surprise for the channel. Well, I'm gonna ruin the surprise, but it was a motorcycle. So I was supposed to be picking up another motorcycle so we could have a second bike for the channel. And then that bike that I was referencing in that last video, I went and checked it out and it was just beat to hell and back. But anyways, I went and checked out that motorcycle. It was beat to hell and back, and I was just like, yeah man, I'm not gonna be able to buy this off of you. There was a scratch on the frame that he did not post in the pictures, so I didn't end up buying that bike. And then about a week later, I got a notification that the specific bike that I want, another one was posted. And let me tell you, that bike was probably the most perfect bike for me. It had everything done to it that I would have done to it myself, which is a good thing and a bad thing, because, you know, for me, I wouldn't have to put in the work or the extra money to make it the exact way I'd want to make it. But then again, like, it kind of sucks for the channel because I wanted to be able to do like a full bike build. But you know, I'm barely posting on here because I have no video ideas, and a lot of my friends that I had been riding with just moved away. So, you know, it's just me on the bike riding solo. But anyways, so I was the first person to message this guy on Facebook Marketplace. The listing has literally been up 20 minutes. Made him an offer. He said, hell yeah, come and get it. I was like, alright, I can come Saturday. I'll hit you up on Friday for the address. So Friday rolls around. I shoot him a message and I say, hey, we still good for tomorrow? He hits me back about an hour later and says, yeah, for sure. What time are you trying to come though? I have 3 other people coming tomorrow. I'm like, god dang, bro. Like, I hit you back first. Like, we knew it was like, you knew I was coming. I told you I was really serious and wanting to buy this bike. So I hit him back and said, I told him, like, I'll come as early as I need to, like, I want this bike. And then he responds saying, I have someone coming at 7 a.m., someone coming at 12, and someone coming up at 3. And I was just like, well bro, I ain't gonna make it there before 7 a.m. You're 2 hours away, I'll be there at 10. I was like, just shoot me a message if the guy at 7 buys it, and I'll just turn around and come back. It's just 2 hours. It's not a terrible drive. So I wake up Saturday morning at 7 a.m. So me and my buddy start heading that direction, and we never received a text back from this guy saying the guy bought it. So we're just like, whatever, we're in the clear. I pull up to the guy's house. The bike is still in the driveway. So I'm just like, oh, this motherfucker is mine, man. Like, this thing looks sweet. First time seeing it in person. I'm in love with this bike. So I get out the car, I text him, guy comes out, and then he's like, hey man, like, appreciate you coming. The guy hasn't like bought the bike though, but he's like 30 minutes away, he got the cash, he's on his way back. And I was just like, well bro, I'm here, I got cash in hand, I'm ready to buy this thing. And he's like, well man, he drove 6 hours from Florida, so I feel like I have an obligation to this guy. I'm just like, bro, like, come on, I'm ready to buy this bike. And I was like, bro, if you just say like, forget this dude and to sell it to me right now, I'll throw an extra grand on top. I'll Venmo you an extra grand. And then he was just like, yeah, we'll do it. He said, we'll do it. And then he starts like pulling out these extra carbon fiber parts. Oh my God. Got to ride for a second there. And so he says he'll do it. And then he starts pulling out these extra carbon fiber parts that he's like, yeah, I'll give you this if you send me an extra grand too. Pulls out a quick shifter for the bike, and I'm like, bro, that's like $300 right there. And I was gonna buy that shit as soon as I got home, because that was literally the only thing that this bike was missing. So, you know, now I'm getting like even more like, yeah, bro, like this is fucking it, man. Like I'm taking this home. I had the trailer hooked up to the truck and everything. Like I was ready. I'm gonna take this road slow because there's been cops sitting on it, so hopefully there's no cops behind me. But yeah, so he hands me the title. He's like, yeah, you can check the VIN, like match it to my ID right here. And I was just like, all right, like, can you start it up for me so I can hear it run too? And he's like, yeah, the key's inside. I'll be right back. Yeah, he's like, the key's inside. I'll be right back. So I'm checking over the VIN and whatnot, and then he comes back out and guy's on the phone. And lo and behold, he's on the phone with the guy that's 30 minutes away. And I was just like, oh yeah, like we already agreed. I told him to tell the guy to screw off if I send him an extra grand, done deal. And so like, I'm just like, whatever, you just tell him to do, like, yeah, don't come back. So then I hear him go, oh, you'll pay $500 more? And I'm just like, oh, hell no, man. I just looked out, I was just like, hey bro, I'm not gonna do a bidding war. I already told you guys the extra grand was to tell you guys, I told you the extra grand was just to sell it to me right now. It's like, so either we do this right now, I give you the cash and you sign over the paperwork, or we don't do this shit at all. And then he was just like, alright man, yeah, for extra 500 bike's yours. So then he gets off the phone, he's like, yeah, sorry man, like, I'm here to make money, not make friends. I'm like, man, yeah, I get that, but like, damn bro, that's kind of messed up to like, pretty much have a handshake deal, and then go back on your word after you, like, I don't know. But for all I know, he probably already made it, like made a handshake deal with the other dude too that was going to get the cash. But man, that's a nice ass house. I've never come in this neighborhood anymore, so. Alright, but yeah, so I went home and didn't get that bike and was pretty upset about it because I was gonna like pump out like 6 videos that week just on that bike alone. And I'm not gonna tell you guys the bike that I was gonna get yet because it's still in the works, still looking around for that one, for the bike that I'm looking to get. And I'm gonna make it a surprise for you guys, so you guys don't get to know exactly what it is. But yeah, I just thought you guys like to hear that story. Like, if you're selling something on Facebook Marketplace, man, and like, and you make a deal with someone, don't be like that guy. Like, if you say, yeah, it's done, just sell it to them. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Just don't be like that. Be like, just be a good person. Like, because he got my hopes up and everything. I thought I was gonna get that bike set up completely the way I wanted it to be, and then I just got screwed. But yeah, that's our story time. Like, I'm still looking for a bike. I might be going next weekend to look at another one. But yeah, I'm probably going next weekend to look at a different one, but the same bike. And that one's like 4 hours away. But you know, like, sometimes you gotta drive to get a good deal and get what you want. And this road is like my favorite road to ride down. It's so twisty and fun. But yeah, guys, I just want to get on here and just tell you about that story and tell you guys like what's been happening like with that surprise, because you know I've been looking for a minute and just nothing's worked out. So I'm still working on it. But yeah, I know this is a shorter video, but I just wanted to get on here and post something that has some sort of substance for you guys to watch. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. It really helps with the channel, and I appreciate all you guys. We're so close to 1,000 subs. Let's make sure we get there in the next month. And then, you know, then we're on our way to 5K, then 10K, then 100K. You know how it goes. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!